Hear my sister no grow. You can't say you never know. So when you reap, you go sow. What am I tell you? If I want this a breed, it's a follow you. If I wicked is a seek, it's a follow you.
Good night again, C.A.G family. You know, I am here with Minister Blessed. Minister Blessed, how do you do this all?
How do I do what all?
The party, how did you throw together your celebration, your album launch?
It was a lot of hard work, especially when you're overseas and you're not physically here, So, you can't be there for a site visit, you can't be there for a sound check, you can't be there for deal with things personally. But thanks to my able team that's on the ground, big up the team, my sister, Marianne and Rocky, they really spearhead the team. We have a lot of good support on the ground, DJ, Melissa, so everybody big up on themselves. Really a lot to pull it together, but we got the job done. And, God is just so good in terms of how everything unfolded. When I just started announcing the event, I didn't really have a set lineup at the time. But, my brother Ryan Mark came on board. Then me and Jody and Pancho did a song which just blew out of the water, set me free. And, Kevin Downswell, he was to have a show the same day as me in the UK while I was here, and they moved it a week forward, so he was able to come tonight. And people are really blessed by the whole ministry of everybody. Desi and with Heal My Heart. It was just a beautiful night.
Okay, I have your album here. Whom or what inspired this album?
Well, once you say who, so almost Jesus Christ inspired the album. There's a song on it called Inspire Me, number 11. I didn't do it tonight, but that's actually the very first song I did since I migrated. So that was my first experience recording on foreign soil, where they didn't have like an actual studio. They had what they call a pop-up studio. So they basically come to your house and set up. Them just pull out a pop-up thing and take out the stuff, the mic and everything, and then that's when you record and try to lock up the door then for soundproof. So that was an interesting experience for my first recording. But the song itself really blessed me because when you're so far away from Jamaica and you're not in the culture, you're not here to see what the people are going through literally and stuff. And sometimes as artists we face writer's block, and you get a rhythm and you just can't find nothing. But this one, the very first one I wrote, just as you asked who inspired me, that's how it starts. Them want to know who inspire me. Jesus Christ inspire me. Me say him put me on a mission, yes him hire me. Me say the devil in my try, him can't retire me. Sometimes I'm feeling down and out of shape, no doubt. I got inspired me. So God really inspired that song and every song on the album. But what I try to do as well, I try to look at what people are going through and see how can I write songs that speak to what they're going through. So a song like Heal My Heart went very personal, talking about church hurt, talking about a husband who wake up and everything was fine and him not do nothing wrong, but him wife pack up and gone, and these are reality. When I wrote that song, I wasn't going through it myself at the time. I've been through broken relationships and stuff, but God just said write this song this way, even though you are not going through it right now, but there are people who would be able to relate to it. And when that song came out, my phone was just buzzing, like somebody else said, "What you do a fasting in my life?" Like people who I haven't spoken to in years. I have a friend from Woolman's days, high school. I haven't spoken to him in years because we lost touch. And out of the blue, I heard from him, and he was going through it literally. His wife left him don't know where she is. They call him baby, don't know where she. So it's like he felt on the brink, and that song, if you walk out, literally save him life. So it's not just entertainment, and there's a place for everything. There's a place for the act like fire and the dancing songs, but there's a place as well for the the more deep songs, the more songs that speak to issues that you're going through. So we try to touch everything on the album.
Lord Jesus, what's next from Minister Blessed?
What's next is we're going to finish this interview and I'm going to go through the door, go home and get a good night's sleep. But it's a stepping stone. Them always say dance a yard before you dance abroad. So we've launched the album here. Maybe we'll look to launch it in other countries as well, other areas as well. some people have been saying, why not launch it over into the UK? So we're looking into that as well. But, it's just where God leads. And, if God gives a vision, he'll give the provision. An event like this takes a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of energy to put on, especially when you're trying to balance a 9 to 5 and doing it from a remote island, so to speak. So, of course, it will take some time to maybe bounce back from this. And, but, of course, the album will be available online. So we'll definitely push the digital space. We have a music video for Hot, which is still fresh, so we still have that as a tool to use. Set Me Free has come out really well just over a week ago, so we'll continue to push the ministry online, and then we'll see how, because I'm not in Jamaica for much longer, I'm just here for a few days and have some family stuff to take care of, so we'll see where we go next from a musical point of view, whether we touch some other countries and some territories.
Okay, share your testimony. How has it been like in Christendom?
There are so many testimonies I could give, but what I would say is that, for example, from a musical point of view, I've been doing music from 2001. My entry to gospel music was, there was a DJ competition. That was when DJing was new. There was a DJing competition that Youth for Christ started in 2001. It was the very first time they had a category like that. So when it happened, my church was like, we would normally enter like drama or speech or dance or a cappella or whatever, but DJ, what we're going to do? I'm saying, I think Matty can DJ. So I did it unwillingly, but that's where it started for me. I did it and I ended up winning. And by winning, I ended up being on Genesis, which was a big event at the time, Gospel in Motion. So, it's kind of started from me there. And why I reflected on that is because from 2002 till now, I've seen many artists that have come into the music, and then, you don't hear about them again, There are very few of us, like a Life or a Garfield, who are still holding on, St. Matthew, from that era, who are still DJing. A lot of guys and women as well have kind of dropped the baton for different reasons, So to me, it's a difficult industry to be in, but I think, I'm encouraged when I see my brothers and sisters who are still fighting the good fight, holding on, even though it's been years, them still are holding on. And when I was doing this launch, persons like Garfield, St. Matthew, Life, and them reach out and say, boy, what you are doing, it kind of inspire we too, for make us feel like we can still go on, we can still do something. Because DJ Chidi said to me a while ago, you have artists that are here, and them, what are they doing? Them, you don't hear nothing from them, and you come from foreign and I keep something like this. And it's not to say that, boy, there might be different reasons why they can't do it. I know resource-wise is a big thing. You say I had to do a track event today. Normally, the last 2 events I've done is banned, but the reality of it is, with the economy and stuff, sometimes you have to cut back. As well as the fact that we had several events happening tonight, so sometimes you have to use wisdom as well. But it was a good event, and I think God just continues to bless. He says your gift will make room for you. So it's been a challenging time, an interesting time, but as the song said, we keep pressing on.
Okay, and we just want to ask you, what is your message to youth? Young people, what is your message to persons overall?
My message to persons overall is, I think that one of the things I've come to realize, I've gone through it as a teenager as well, where, you go through a situation and it was so hard that you feel like this is the end, that you want to commit suicide, and you just feel like there's no way out. I've been there, I've gone to the rooftop a couple of times and said, God, if you want me to live, do something to stop me. And him always do something to stop me, make the phone ring or something, but you really want to test God them way there, but sometimes we feel like death is the only way to escape. And my encouragement to young people is that as we go through life, there's the good and the bad. You'll always you have the highs and the lows, So I don't want you to go through a situation and feel like this is the end, The Bible says all things work together for good to them that are loved, and to them that love God and are called according to His purpose. And I have found that to be true in my life. I've found that, and in other people's life as well, I found that when we go through something that seems so bad, God just have a way to turn it around into something, good. I read a quote the other day that said, thanks to those who told me no, because of them, I did it myself. And I remember the days of trying to get a producer to record me, and them say, no, you don't sound good, or no, you're too young, or whatever. I'm sorry, right? So I just find my own way to do it. Or even when sometimes an artist will say why they're giving up is because them not get booked for a show. Put on your own show, put on your show, and then maybe from putting on your show, other people might be interested and call you too. So I'm just saying, no matter what situation is there's a way out. God always makes a way out, and He can turn the bad into a good. Every bad situation, every heartbreak, everything that we go through is for the greater good, and our experiences, just like I'm talking now, years later from going through suicidal thoughts, I'm not going to say that even now when I go through something hard, sometimes you think, God, where are you? Or God, why me? But you have to realize that all of this is for a purpose, and Him always work it out for your benefit. So stay encouraged.
Word of wisdom from Minister Blessed. Where can they find you on social media?
Well, everywhere you go on social media, once you type in Minister Blessed, I'm there. If you go YouTube, if you go Instagram, if you go Facebook, Twitter. I don't really use Snapchat as much because I know the filter thing, you know what I mean? But anywhere you go, normally, Minister Blessed, you'll find me.
Alright, C.A.G family, this is Minister Blessed and I'm your girl Anisha. Remember to follow him on any social media. Remember to check out his album. Remember to watch this video and just take in his word of wisdom. Who knows, it might encourage you to move forward and start your own.